Hey Hoopers, this is going to be a tutorial on the vertical linear isolation with two hoops. I'm going to start by teaching the vertical linear isolation with one hoop, and then I'll note in the description or on the video somewhere where the two hoops start in case you already know a vertical linear isolation. I am left-handed, so I've put a scrunchie on my left hand to make it a little simpler when we get to the two hoops. If you're right-handed, I would suggest you put something, a rubber band scrunchie on your wrist, and I'll go scrunchie arm, bear arm. I learned this move last year from Cassie McKinney during a Skype session, and if you haven't met her, you should do a Skype session with her. You should meet her in person somehow. She's got great information, lots of knowledge in her techie head, and so I'll link to her information also. So here we go. This is what the first move looks like with one hoop. And the keys, there's 4 key points that I think of when I'm doing this move. And a lot of moves actually are the 3 and 9 position. Straight arm, hoops framing your face. I'll call this 3, sometimes I might call it 9, I get confused. And then the other one is the arm is across the body, thumb up. So we have the arm same side of the body, framing the face, thumb down, or across the body, thumb up. The other positions are down here at full extension down at 6, and full extension up at 12. So let's start with the bottom part of this move, and that's this. I like to think of it like a little V. It's easier if you have a little momentum with it, and if you get a little bounce with your knees. But what we do is we start same side of the body, thumb down. I'm going to do it really slow first, just to show you. It drops at 6, it rolls over the hand, and we crank it back up to across the body. So we'll say that I'm going to call this 3, 6, 9. It looks like a V to me, and work with that. Frame the face, down to full extension, frame the face. Play with that V for a while, making sure it's staying nice and vertical. And then the other portion is the extension up. So if my arm's across the body, now we're gonna grip the hoop and drag it up to 12. And then we're gonna crank it down to 3 or 9. So 12, 9, 12, 3. Okay, we want to think of this, it's called a vertical isolation for a reason. It's going all the way vertically up and down our body. I like to think of a tic-tac-toe around my body. We don't want to hit any of this part or any of this part. Sometimes we do. In a horizontal, we would be, straight across. A lot of you probably already know that. Or diagonally, we can go up. But this one, the visual, we want to have it nice and vertical, up and down the body. So play with that with both arms, both directions. We can also go, we can be here. I've been dropping it down and bringing it up. We can also bring it up and drop it down. That one feels a little more awkward to me, so I don't do it as often. But you should work with both arms, both hands, doing that all 4 ways. Ready for 2 hoops? Hey. Okay, I'm going to take my scrunchy hand, which is my dominant hand. It's going to be farthest away from me, thumb down. My non-dominant hand, my bare hand, is going to be closest to me, thumb up. Okay, now we have to split those hoops. So we are going to drop the scrunchy hoop as we crank up the bare arm hoop. So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to pause here just to show you. We want to make sure we have nice full extension, 6 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Straight arms, fully extended. Now my hand will naturally roll over to where I'm gripping the hoop, and I'm going to crank those hoops both back together. Now my dominant hand is now closest to me, because this is going to alternate. So now my dominant hand is closest to me, scrunchy hand. My non-dominant is farthest away from me. So my dominant hand's thumbs up. My non-dominant is thumbs down. Now I'm going to crank up the dominant hand, scrunchy hand, as I drop the non-dominant. 1, 2, 3, boom! And we're here. The hoop rolls over the hand when we're going with some speed, and then we crank them back together. So now I'm going to do a little speed. Oh, and then my dominant hand is now in front. So it goes front to back to front to back. It alternates so they don't hit each other. So here, or the arms don't cross accidentally. So here we go. I'm going to do it with some speed now. My hoops are framing my face. Dominant hand is thumbs down. Non-dominant hand is thumbs up. And that one's closest to me. 1, 2, 3. Full extend, frame the face. Now, the dominant hand is closest to me, non-dominant is farthest away. 1, 2, 3, I'm going to alternate. Now, dominant hand's going to go up, and non-dominant down. 1, 2, 3, boom. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, I know, it took me a while. But it looks really cool. I love it. And you could also work the other way. I never do, but it can be done the other way too. And maybe that will be more comfortable for you. It is not for me. So once you get this move, a way that I like to get out of it is when I'm at my starting position, I'm in the perfect spot to do an iso smear. So that is a fun way. And actually you can iso smear once and go right back to it. So we'll just show you that. No, not like that. Boom, boom, boom. Iso smear, back to the same position. And there. Usually I'll do a little iso, and then I'll crank it out and go into some crazy fun stuff. But just, lots of different ways you can incorporate that into your flow.